Hello there, everyone. If you're on the other side, you know how we do it over here. You share, you love, and you just sit down and let's have a chat. All right, so if you're on the other side, please share, show me some love. I can see people coming into the chat room. So go ahead and share, like, love, whatever you can do to make this soon. And thank you so much for joining me. It's Mami Jera again, coming all the way, and today with so much fun. There's so much fun going on today. There's so much going on. I'm so excited. I don't know about you, but I'm so excited today, and I can't even but just share my excitement with you guys. Again, as you've seen from the title, we'll be talking from Women's Day. Hi, Sully. Thank you for the love. I had to call you. I'll call you after this. Sorry about that. I was in class. Thanks, Chaz. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Again, this is my 1 hour slot. If you're in the house again, I want you to share, show some love, and we go straight to talk. It's fun. Whoever didn't have fun today, you have a problem. If you didn't have fun today, you have a problem. Then you haven't been doing this from your heart. Because this process, we have to have fun to do it. We have to have fun. We are actually making our government work. We have to have fun. For the first time, our government is on their toes. They are working for the money. They are working for tax money they've been collecting. That's why PM Young is in Biya today. Guys, if you're not having fun in this process, I'll be thinking, I'm trying to think what is wrong with you, because I'm having full fun. Because for the first time, we've activated Cameroon government to actually do its job. Even though they're doing a wrong job. They are running all over trying to bribe people, trying to suppress parents to send their kids to school, trying to intimidate principals and teachers to send their kids to call kids to come to school. They are doing some work. So pat yourself on the back and enjoy this. Today we are going to be talking about a variety of things. There's some exciting news I'm about to give here. So if you're again in the chat room, I want you to share, like, and we'll go straight to the point. Now, I know I'm coming in a little bit late. I'm coming in like 30 minutes late, but that's okay. That's okay, because I couldn't go without coming in. So I'm going to start. It looks like we have almost 70 people in the room. Please, I'm going to be repeating myself, because one of the most exciting news now is ta-da, countdown. Cameroon, they are able to see everything we are doing on Facebook now. There's a TV in Africa called Afrique Media. They are showing all these videos we are doing here. So we have all this information being broadcasted to our families back home. If that is an interesting information, I swear I want you to thumb up, show some love. Because that's powerful. Right now, it means we are in total communication with our families again. It means whatever we are doing here is being broke. Paul Biya's enemies are actually turning against him. Afrique Media wanted to set a TV station in Cameroon. Paul Biya refused. So they took that TV station to Equatorial Guinea and set it up at Equatorial Guinea. So now they've decided to just get on Paul Biya's nerve by broadcasting everything we do here. So everything we are doing here is being broadcasted to Cameroon and is being watched live. Paul Biya, I swear to God, this guy is going to run till he pees on his diaper. I'm trying to picture what goes on in that etude right now. I don't know. I'm talking with so much excitement. Since I heard this news, the past 3 days, everybody in Cameroon has been watching TV and they've been watching this information. So that's exciting news for you, for me, for the work we've been doing. They can see the embassies. Finally, they can see the embassies we've been doing, like the works we've been doing at the embassies. They can, Cameroonians, our brothers and sisters in Cameroon, they can actually see like we've been working hard to keep this. We don't just sit and talk. We've been working embassies. We've been writing petitions because all these things are being broadcasted. How about that? I know, that's how I feel. If you're not feeling excited about this, Biya don't really shit for it clothes, as somebody said. Biya pooped on him. His enemies are turning right against him. Now he see, anybody who still sits there and think this wasn't ordained by God, I don't know where you're from. I know, like, when we were born in Africa, we're actually like brought up in a Christian manner, and I still believe in miracles. This is one of the miracles just happening right now. Just yesterday, we're sitting here and thinking like our families, they don't even know what we're doing. They don't even hear from us. But no, Biya actually took his own hand and set up a very good scenario for us. Good scenario. Now we have a free TV. We don't even have to pay for it. They are just doing it for free. 2 hours just to hurt Biya's feeling. The thing is with me, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry if I look like I'm joking today, just because it's so exciting. The same guy who decided, I wish he can ban all the TV stations so they can move to Equatorial Guinea where there's freedom of speech, freedom of expression, where people can actually sit. Like, he can ban the whole stations to move to Nigeria. I'm encouraging all the stations in Cameroon. Look for licenses and move out of Cameroon. Go to Nigeria. Radio stations, move out and go to Nigeria, the next neighboring nation. Sit there, set your radio station, and we broadcast all this shit. Nigerians, I want you guys to start setting, if you're a Cameroonian in Nigeria right now, start looking for broadbands and start setting up TV. We go see how the bag go chase we. Let him run for his money. Let's give him something to run for his cash. You don't forget, so this war has become so global. A satellite has made this war so global. There's no way you can control it. Me, we don't say, Guinea finally give we internet. Me keep that internet to itself. Like the war has become so global. I don't know if Chiruma, wherever he gets his information from, or sometimes they stay in a cave. No. They must be living in a cave wherever they are. Forgetting there's globalization. Forgetting people get information from other places. Forgetting satellites are set up. Not for particular nation. Countries, they buy these satellites, and these satellites can broadcast as far as they want those satellites to be broadcasted. Cameroon government, why? Why would not do so? I've told Cameroon government before. I personally advised Biya, because I know his informants are watching me. I personally advised him to dismiss everybody in his cabinet, in his advisory cabinet. Because one, they are not doing him no good. These guys have been setting this guy up for failure time and time again, and he has been falling into the same. Biya, just give back that internet. Just give back that internet, because your maker we go do different wrong things, and we'll take different wrong routes, and way you yourself you never chase them. Just give back that internet. If you're a Biya informant listening to me right now, tell him I said, for his own sake, for his own breath, for his own life, me set up that internet back. I see be taken, me put them back. Because if you not put them back, the next thing I say, another country, it go give we internet. Like another country don't give we TV now, free TV. Another country, it go give we internet. Another country, it go give we even school, where we go deny for attend school for Cameroon. We are picking and they'll come also go Nigeria, neighboring village, go attend school. Next semester, school never start. Oh, we are picking though the come go Nigeria, go attend school. So me not just say, where there's a will, there's a way. And Northwesterners and the Southern Cameroonians have the will right now. The will won't get them right now, no Biya. There's no relenting. There's no amount of pressure from you. There's no amount of changing of constitution where if it change anything. I've told you, you are just pushing us to be wiser, to be better. As stupid as you are, when you just say you actually suppress we, you're actually creating the best of humans. Because right now, the only thoughts, I can't imagine, everybody here can confirm with me how far you think every day. When you sit, you're always thinking of new things. I get it in my inbox every day. People are always innovating. People think of new ideas. Geraldine, why don't we do internet this way? Geraldine, why don't we get phones? Geraldine, why don't we get TV? Geraldine, why don't we get this thing? Because where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is a will, there is a way out. Biya, keep pushing. Keep pushing. You're going to create something. You and your cabinet, you will be on air. Will not be on air before incubator. Because it's going to grow so big. It's so going to splash on your faces. I can't wait for that day. That was an advice to you guys. I'm a good Samaritan today. I'm giving you free advice. I work for your cabinet today for free. At least if you move my name for wanted list. As if I really care. Biya, you're really dumb. I swear to God. You and your cabinet, you guys are really dumb. I swear. It passed me how up to today you haven't figured out. The more you strangle us, the more we find for ways to survive. People don't walk their farm to Cameroon now. Wait until Jama and Costa come out. Wait until Jama and Con for Cameroon start come out. People won't even need you. People won't need a job. Because all the 4 months the way you live and so. Everybody can confirm with me. People have become farmers. Teachers have worked the biggest farms that need maintenance. So by September, when you talk to me, people then go back for school. Teachers might be there maintaining their farms. I said again, where there's a will, there's a damn way. You made us created the best ways, and you're about to keep playing the weight card. Keep playing the weight card. We'll give you all the time in the world to wait. Again, everybody remember, I said once, English man na patient man. We are the most patient people you can ever find on earth. Now, why that would work on monitor will take time, wear coat, wear tie, brush teeth, mix tea. We not go buy bread, change the chopper already go. We mix tea, she don't on top table. Chop, bite and drink tea, come on go. That's how much patience an Englishman has. That's how much patience. You don't ever estimate how long it takes for a man to tie a tie. That's how much patience we have. So if you sit there and think we are going to lose momentum by buying time, you're just making us to be creative. You're giving us enough time to create more new things to make your life really difficult. We are going to make your life so difficult. I swear to God, we're planning even for moving for presidency, but at the end of the day, I promise you, you'll be packing your things and running because your dementia know if it contain how much pressure, how much disturbance. Just do what the parents ask you to do. Give back our internet. Release our kids from the jail. Do all the things the parents ask you to do. That to-do list where they give you today. PM Young, as you carry a 2 foot them, empty score, go off for Bamenda. Now, number 3 times this way you go off for Bamenda, they yap you. Then they only send you carry a fat head go. I had something really controversial to say today, guys. So, for the people who are so scared, in Cameroon, that Cameroon government who it go arrest them. I get bad news inside today for Teuna. One, the thing I say, citizens of Cameroon, don't overtire. Don't tire so they way. If you talk anything contrary to way they want them, you risk being all your property and you risk. When I remember in the 90s, when CPT and WK born every CPT member a house. In the 90s, that's when people were actually frustrated. People don't frustrate to that level where if you be teacher of Cameroon, You dey make that foolish. The only one can try for disrespect others. People are going to make your life so miserable. You go choose between jail. Now 3 things and there are 3 things that can happen. One, you go choose for exile yourself nicely. Let her, Mr. Tasang, and the other one them. Instead of betraying this thing, don't choose to leave their family. Exile themselves. Just so that we get a better future for our kids. Number 2, you go choose a shidong. They make that foolish so that they go harass you for quarter. Where you no go get no peace. Because the only parent they go harass you for quarter so that you no get no peace. The PSS and the Baptist school, the way they be call meeting today, they go pass you news. And the amount of calls they get them from concerned citizens. I called yesterday one of that PSS principals. I was so nice to him and I explained to him why we are doing this. And I'm like, don't do it because your neighbors are not B, your neighbors are not gendarme, your neighbors are not police. The police won't sleep with you. The police won't take care of you. The police won't send you a police to guard you 24/7. Even they send one police, 250 of your neighbors, they will overpower that one police. So nicely you choose the 3 options then. Either you exile yourself if the pressure too much, or you decide say you go follow the will of the people, they meet the people, then protect you, or finally you do foolish what you do, stay for them, be pick you up. We can't stop. Some of we don't dey on exile already. So all we pay a price. Sometimes you dey for this, so now only you pay a price. We were there, so we are paying a price for this already. Every single one of us, we are paying a price for this. We are paying a price for our kids to have a better future. We are paying a price for our husbands not to be jailed without questioning. We are paying a price for judges to be able to judge you fairly. We are paying a price so when somebody can go to the police station and pay money so they can pick you up unjustly and be locked up. We are paying the price of freedom. So if you're sitting in Cameroon, you don't want to pay that price. I don't give 3 choices already. You get 3 choices there. Either you don't, they force you to pay the price, or you do honorable thing like Tasang and the others did. When pressure cool down, you go back for your country, or you should not be picked up because at the end of the day, when you take their money, you not do it to where they ask you to do. That people there, they go sign that document, say me school reopen. Now so they're under excessive pressure now because they be give them that bounce check, or the check be even pass, or no, because we're not part of it. But the thing I said, they are under excessive pressure to pay back that money. That's why they are running like dirt rat. Than for you for sign contract with Biya, better you sign now with your neighbors. Because your neighbor, they feel easily protect you. Tasang can run for months. Nobody even knew where he was. Because he had neighbors who he trusted. He had a community. Community, and would live in a community who know each other. You know, come out, carry your food, go for La Republic. People there, they don't even care about we. Go say we. Then you expect say your neighbors will like you. You expect say your neighbors will work on morning time. You beg Maggie to give you. I'm not even talking more change this thing to the type politics. Other people they work on morning time, send their picking to school. When they can't beg Maggie for your house or sort, deny, call your mommy or Cameroon talk. When they beg Maggie for your house, you deny completely. Because you know make no sense. Would you try to fix a system where all don't turn leash to the system? They become like leeches to that particular system they don't like. The system of education, they don't even know how many people who died to create this GCE where they run can write and to take their numbers. Every francophone way talk, votre système est très bon. Votre système est très bon. Do they know how long we took? Even for their back to be created, it was because we pushed for GCE board to be created. And then they saw it as they do this thing. They create their own board now for challenge GCE board. It was actually a challenge. It wasn't actually like creating it because they needed it. Guys, there's so much at stake here. I don't even know if you guys are thinking of it. There's so much at stake. There are people's lives. If this stops right now, La Republique, it will arrest every single Southern Cameroonian for validating the fact that we actually been at the extremists. Because if it stops right now, it shows whatever we had wasn't it don't make no sense. So if you been a Cameroonian where you should do the any tidy video reach you listen for me. I want me to tell your neighbor then say, I beg them, me they be patient. Because right now, so all to probably they do now mark time. Mark time. It wait say sometimes if you mark time so they will tire. It will stop. Nothing they don't do over the year them. Come to think of it, who say all that reform then they be talking the ruler out? How many don't implement them? Who now want me picking and go back for school? How many of those reforms have been implemented? None. Maybe they get some press conference, 2 hours press conference, where they coach all journalists at that press conference about implementations. How many of those have been how many of those are actually on the run? When one sent picking those schools say don't fix way to the system. It's still the same system. Don't even talk to the transfer GCE bot. Mean a back set up box. People there they don't even know how, people there they do not direct translation from English to French. We want to give the opportunity, me them mess the language. One give the opportunity, me them mess the language. Then for that GC if it take place here no. Then for that GC if it take place here. All man swear on that. All man swear why we give to stop that GCE from happening. It must not happen. If not be we said that GCE, it will never happen. People they don't register the GCE, me they say bye to the money where they register. They should say bye to it. But we won't let it happen in our province. We will not leave in the middle get anything less of an education. We will not leave what picking them they be on competitive out here. They bring out licenses that they can't even compete with. We will not leave and me happen. As Weber rightly said, we will resist to the last kid standing. We will resist, even I'm the only person resisting this government. I want everybody to take a vow to that. Even you're the only person standing to resist this government. You have to resist it to the last, to your last drip of blood. Because it takes you. It takes you. It started with you. Then me, then another person, and we created a community that we have right now fighting it. So if it has to end, it has to end with you. You don't have to end it with a group of people. Now you again be the setter of this, because now you be make that decision. Now you be sit up. Now you be sit up. Now you be open your eyes and see what they were doing, what they are doing to our kids, what they were doing to our country was wrong. So you decided it was a personal decision. You stood up to stand up against this barbaric government. So today, not us. If nobody is saying anything, I'm going to be saying anything. I'm going to be saying what is in my brain. If nobody comes on live with me, I'm going to sit here live and talk to that one La Republique person who's on the other end, watching me. If nobody does anything, I'm going to walk out here and go demonstrate like I'm going to do on Wednesday by myself in this state. I'm going to walk out there and demonstrate by myself to shame this government, to tell them we deserve more. If you should all day, let me break this down. Be with me in a minute. If you sit there and you actually think we are asking for too much, to have a federation where people can live a better life, too much to create an education. Waiting to come on. Yeah, but if you're one of those who sit out there again, you're thinking we're asking for too much. actually works. You think we are asking for too much to ask for better roads? You think we are asking for too much to ask for better lives? You think we are asking for too much to ask the government to decentralize its power and give power to others? Then you are part of the problem. You are one of those who don't even think you deserve anything. It's so disheartening when I hear African that the chase say they don't deserve. The Cameroon government don't make them for say we not deserve the best. We have to live on crumbs. We live on remains from the king's table. That is what the Cameroon government made us understand. Look for picking way come on high school. The only thing where they think about now for come on, go write GCE. Go write in NETS. Go write on ENS. Go write in MIA. Go write this. Because the Cameroon government don't make one mind them. You don't make one mind, they will think say we only deserve what they can offer. You don't make one mind them who think that we don't deserve enough. We don't deserve any better. What we get is what we actually do. Nothing will give a get them. Till you move yourself from that position. The people who are fighting this fight are people who have moved themselves from that position of thinking about themselves as less, thinking about themselves as second-class citizens, thinking about themselves as people who actually don't belong. Now they're asking questions like, what? But why am I right? Why am I supposed to leave school and all we can do is compete for an exam? For exam where they actually select people, they don't pass the exam before they even sit in the exam. If just don't discourage plenty picking the Cameroon for even sitting for these organized exams, because most picking they go in already with a defeat mindset. They already go in there with a defeat mindset, say, but why even write the exam where they already select people then? This whole situation will create an hassle. This whole fight will get an hassle. It teach picking them. You guys don't even know what you guys are doing to Cameroonians. You're teaching Cameroonians they can ask for more. You can go in there and believe. You can get more. You actually have to believe you even get more than what the system offers to you. You believe say all the things that are birthright for get them. We are teaching our kids that it is their birthright to own all these things are just listed. We are teaching our kids they can't sit and feed on the crumbs from Biya and the 20 people they run the cabinet. We deserve more. If you're still one of those islands and you're thinking this is okay, then there's a problem. I will just put you in that basket of people who don't even. You're surely being a person where you don't even think well about yourself. You don't even think enough about yourself. Because if you really think, say, you not deserve good health care for Cameroon, Cameroonians don't deserve good health care. There's something wrong. I swear to God, I'm not insulting you personally, but I'm just saying there's something wrong. You need to rethink the whole situation because something that they add up. I don't know. I want to talk about something for you. The people they collect tax money for we every year. They collect tax money for my parents every year. I was thinking about this last night. I said I was going to share this. They collect tax money for our parents every year. Then they give we budget. They'll give we budget how much they'll spend them. But at the end of the spending, they don't even come out with how much they spent. Because they think we don't deserve to know anything. Now only at the start of the year, 20 billion, 50 billion for this, 100 billion for this. They take and go shit off their fancy hotel and for Swiss. Spend them. And not the ever year, any time for Cameroon. Any time in the history of Cameroon, where government actually come up with a spend bill like this, how much this year, this is how much I ask for, and this is how much I pay for this. We talk about borrowing money. Why do we borrow that much? Because our government don't deliberately start spend money we will not even get them. They keep spending money on things we don't even have. Then when interest rates abroad, they grow every day. Then we have to keep up with the struggle to keep up. For pay money where they borrow them, they don't even account for. There's no accountability. Because if you ask for money, I need to see a budget. I need to see what you spend that money on, how you spend it. Nobody, if you don't ever see some paper about spending to Cameroon, I swear to God, send it to me. I'll be so grateful to look at it. That's the type of system we are fighting, guys. Those are the type of things we are standing against. And again, if you think you don't deserve answers to that, then your self-esteem, you probably don't actually reduce your self-esteem to a place where you don't even think well about yourself. There are so many Cameroonians who don't even think well about themselves. They think, say, some people in the Cameroon, they know they born them, they bred them for be teacher. As they finish teacher's training, there's nothing above that. They are stuck because they've been bred to understand that's all they got. But now, so don't create an environment. Your fight don't create an environment where you don't even know how much you don't help people them. People are going to be seeing themselves bigger than the picture that was painted to them. Than the picture the government actually painted to them. The limitation. I don't talk about this activity. It's going to teach people a lot that you can break barriers. You don't have to wait for government. The ceiling here is your level. We are teaching our kids the ceiling is our level. Anything you want for in this life is reachable so long as you're patient and you're able to ask. Ask with authority. Ask with no fear. You don't get fear. We're teaching our kids a lot. If you're doing this and you're so secluded there, your whole view then are only. There's so much you're teaching Cameroonians. You've taught a lot of lessons. Even French people day. They've learned it's not enough to drink beer, find aquara, go sleep with them. Because they are like that, buy bread for 100, chop them. Now French people, they are like that. Sleep with aquara, buy bread for 100, or drink one beer. Because that's what the system actually taught them and has reduced them to. We are teaching them a lesson. We are teaching them it's not okay. Guys, you don't even know what you're doing. I don't know whether you ever think like, I always challenge people's brain. I always challenge people like, think out of the box, think out of your frame. When I'm doing something, I'm doing it now. I'm not thinking only about Cameroon. I'm thinking about the community. What this is going to create for the community. What is this process? How am I growing from this process? I've grown just doing this, just being part of this process has made me grow. I don't learn, say, if you want something, the only way if you get that thing, I've asked them. You don't ask her, nobody hands it to you. If you don't ask for something, nobody hands it to you. Tell me one, two way, whatever she does. So some person work enter your house can give you. Even person the borrow your money go shidong, Lenai get that money. If you no go ask so they find collar safe, sharpen the collar so grind no give you the money. So how about Cameroon government which now you own you? You say your dispense you just give you pricks. No, I don't talk again. The worst thing I say, you fight the fight or you no fight the fight tomorrow, all we for airport, all we. Even you dey Cameroon, you fight the fight you no fight them. As soon as this stop, they go send out reform them way tomorrow. They not gonna know whether you fight the fight. They not gonna know whether you be talk something. Then they go cash now all, even now so they see cash now all man in different. Then they cash they choose whether now who. So what parents don't actually step up their game. Don't tell government say me government release our brother them, our sister them. Yeah, what parents don't actually put their foot for ground. So it's time for us to put our foot the same way. If you don't put your foot the fear, no now say you get validation from what parents. What parents don't give them rules. So let's follow those rules. If you should not hear again, I beg, before the thought run away from my mind. I called my family the other day. They don't know like thing what they do abroad. Like all the embassy works and all the like. They don't know all those things. So if you call your family back home, please try to tell them. Me they know they are not in this alone. Me they know so only Facebook here. And the plans ahead. Think the world plan ahead. The Italian work. All the conferences they will get them. The one way they can offer for Houston. The way they come for Belgium. Tell them all these things like that's what we've been doing. We've been working hard. So they are brought to they sleep too. So that they'll know, at least they'll know say with the work so that the work what they do and will actually encourage them to keep way to where they do them. Because I called my family the other day, one of their worries. Thank God so we don't get TV now at the broadcast. Again, if they come in, the biggest news I get on today now, so we'll get new TV for Equatorial Guinea. When at TV, where Paul Biya be driver of Cameroon, say me they not set up for Cameroon because they play against the authoritarian rule. So he drive the TV, go Equatorial Guinea. So they go set up the TV for Equatorial Guinea. The people don't start broadcast all video then. So all the video they what they talk so they air for Cameroon from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. for Afrique Media. So tell your family say they tune for Afrique Media from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Watch and so that they'll get like the latest and just encouragement from we. So again, as I talk, when Paul Biya do one, would he do four? Now God the work for we because the particular TV maybe even we pay for. Now God so they do he work for we. Car we no get pay. Now God the drive and fly. Said a very popular parable. Car we no get pay. Now God the drive and fly. God don't start drive we fly. So if Paul Biya know again, I've said when there's a will. When there's a will, there's a way. We'll be so determined. We'll be so determined now so for change the history of Cameroon. We will go for do everything. We will try to convince even our French brother them for turn against this government where it don't gradually like put them for their mind. I yesterday broadcast that show now for French people. French people they will call government yesterday. The one killer will cosh because French people then finally don't the year to or the talk. We have a medium that translates what we are saying. So again, Paul Biya for the last time you have a list. PM Young when you go down that list, get them for your patron. Tell you say nothing then that would don't ask a me do. And that school the year as they work up pursue that school le rat. You le dog and bone. As they give it ENS and other thing that would work at jump le dog for catch them. Le bone for catch them. Who whole school na so to for them. For the next 4 or 5 years, it doesn't matter what it takes for us to hold that year. For the next 4 or 5 years, if you're expert to be valid, school already send letters and say certificate this year no be valid for Cameroon. So we will hold that school. If you think about school, now like born for dog, hold the Cameroon government. Our parents back home, the private teacher, they will not start work farm. We not start find private picking or teacher. Because I hear some private teacher they don't start talk crazy. We not work farm, we not sell that potatoes, use the money for do another thing. If this system is not, if Cameroon government be actually do work for you never teach your private school. I want you to think about that. If Cameroon government was working in your favor, you won't be teaching in a private school. You'll be in an office somewhere working. You'll be making a living somewhere else. So if you should not they just so they do this, would they do this? You're hurting. Yeah, we know that. We are hurting. You're hurting, but we are hurting to fix the system. And I beg if you dare abroad again and you know any private teacher, From time to time, even at 10,000, 5,000, because the amount that they make anyway, put that 10,000, send them for you. Mean also the support here at least. Because those people are hurting for real. Put that 10,000 or that 5,000. Tell your mommy, say, where you go give that 5,000 that person. But we have to hold on to this. If we hold on to this system to the end of this month, except they give yesterday extend school time to 5 o'clock. So if we hold on to the end of this month, they give extend school time to midnight for picking to put in that 900 hours. And they want to extend unto August. So August, it means they'll extend unto September. There are so many, we are already there, guys. The team wanna do this week, I fit do this, I fit tang una die now. The fact say will come massively for Cameroon. We did like that. We don't go back to that time where we actually the work. This weekend, so people called massively in Cameroon. People were worried and they called massively. I'm so thankful. It showed the amount of rush we'll get them for change. It shows that hunger for change will get them. Martin Luther King be talked. He's actually the epitome of people who actually who believe in things. And right now, so they live exactly the life of Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King had to go through tons. He began to hide out for a house, sleep for that for you for make the system the America today. Me, you as black people for this America now and man can do that. And that's what you do for our country. You are the Martin Luther King of Cameroon. Even you know an owner, I want a me owner today. You are the Rosa Parks of Cameroon. You are the you think of it. You're the Martin Luther King of our day. Because you saw wrong and called it wrong. You are not a pussy. Excuse me for saying that. But people they don't quiet right now, so I will call them that name. Because they don't even know what they want. If you actually know what you want, you stand for it and you believe in it. And that's exactly what you're doing. You stood up for something you believed in and you kept pushing. You didn't stop. Despite all the maneuvers, the way Cameroon government maneuver with their parents, their parents in there who stand up for what they believe in. And they are not changing. Me some parents then copy for no one them. Why be say Cameroonian they would do so? If we not drink beer, chop fish, we will die. Just for the past 4 months, the only two of the hot people in Abuko, they never did drink beer, they chop fish. Now why do most people then be so outraged about this? The people they even complain about it, they complain about this thing. They complain only because they never drink beer and chop fish. Forget about it. Fix a system where you don't need to drink now one beer. You don't need to give teachers round. You go shido, they order to where you want them. Back in the days of Ayijo, Ayijo was a really bad president, but he created a system where it developed every province of Cameroon. People didn't give one round for Ayijo. People didn't give round. The house 1,000, you share 1,000 for 5 days. And you think that's okay? And you really think that's something we should sit and just wait until he die? You know, yeah, where Pobia will die, Seth. Maybe they be talk to now how many years? Now 20 years today they be where people they be talking Pobia will die. Mugabe na how many years? Mugabe na 92. Mugabe the see work at 4 for the road. We never know na yeah Mugabe will die. So people they wait till me Mugabe die like how the wait me Pobia die. Like how the year other French people they say if I Muri, you think if Muri or Jodi, another person won't be lined up already to take power? So would they do not hand down power for Cameroon? And you just hand it down to Biya will hand down to the next person? Would then a kingdom? Or then a choosing game? Are we in a Game of Thrones? Would you play a Game of Thrones over here? When a person will win, you'll be next. Why this will not get a system where it actually work for everybody? Why we not get a system where all men get a fair shot at becoming a president? Why not get a system where all men get a fair shot at passing exams? Would the only work I can lead to other people their systems? Again, I've said, if these people didn't work and die for their system, we won't have a system to run from Africa and leech on. Africans, it's time for us to stand up and maintain our system. These people are tired. People don't tire. If you talk abroad now, so you talk of people, they they don't tire, forget we. All they complain about is how we rape them. And we even alive, go back to your country, go shit on there, at least where a rape person, you've been for your backside, you work prisoner for your own house. No can shit on people their country, they leech on them. Then you have an opportunity to fix it and you're so scared. Scared of what? You know God's way be taken for you for come out from your country to cross water the millions of miles. We must now not even get place to go. Most of them now sleep now for winter, for outside, for months before na ever can get a can be situated for all these countries. Then you get opportunity for fix a system. We don't suffer. Most people abroad, they register suffering that's more than the one they registered abroad. The register time they be there for Cameroon. So where to be the difference? Where to be the difference for you for stay Konangi and for stay abroad? There's no difference, guys. When I always come in, I try to paint a picture. I try to paint the picture of that perfect life you think you're living and contrast it with what you actually did if you work, if you just work for it. Even you not ever get for go back go stay Cameroon, because most of you will not ever go back go stay Cameroon again. But the thing I say, when you go to Cameroon, at least you should be treated right. You should enjoy your stay in your father's land. I talk to my birth certificate, be attached to that country no matter where I go to in this world. So when I go back home, I want to be able to enjoy my stay. You go reach the airport, you then a jungle. People are always scrambling on you to get things out of you. So these systems that work, how did they come about? How did they come about? Some people actually sacrificed. People gave up stuff. People stopped school. People stopped their lives. People sacrificed money. People sacrificed time to create all this system we enjoy today. And at the thing that we were our brother and sister they back home. If you're listening to me back home, we just pity we enjoy these systems and you guys are unable to enjoy it. We want to create a system. We want to jointly with you guys create a system that actually works. We want to join forces, use our knowledge, use our expertise, use the knowledge we don't gain and since we'll start travel. For help create a system where even we now enjoy. We now not come for the one that can suffer. You guys didn't show up here to for living abject poverty all in our lives. For live for the beg for people they are abroad. When I see my uncles and my aunties home begging from me, it hurts my feelings. I give them, but it hurts me. This life had to be a hierarchy thing. Our culture was created in the hierarchy way. Now our parents and back home, our brothers and our sisters, them, our other brothers and our sisters, them, don't turn beggars and because of a system where the system, it not the work. Our brothers and our sisters don't turn leech on us because they never take care of their own. If you not pay school fee, picking they no go school for Cameroon. Do we have to have a system where people bear on us to live? No, I'm trying to create. I always say I come on to create a thought system. I always try to bring back. If you forget the thing that I want me to think about, just think about how when your mommy or your papa call you, they beg you money, how I feel. Your cousin then call you. I get a cousin there, they ever call me, beg me like a 6-year-old kid. Why would they subject themselves to go through that? I beg, if you be person Cameroon, when you guys do that, it hurts our heart. It hurts our heart. You can't take care of your basic needs. Pick your high school Cameroon, they can't even for abroad and other countries high school even get like a job where they do and part time while going to school for pay their basic needs. People high school for university see the work room for me for big parts. Pick your mommy or movie slippers put as gilly be top. Picking or pick and wear and come out. And you say that's a system we should sit and watch and wait for Biya to die. How Biya not die? I keep challenging. How Biya not die? All our family members die before Biya. And then I've always forget. Mommy day Cameroon. My brothers and sisters day abroad. That way Monique be die, we be make a whole show. What memory be so short where they annoy me sometime. That way Monique be die, we made a show out of it and then we forgot completely. We forget say all we did so with the born. Wait till they don't do for fixed system where woman where woman mortality. Woman they know they die at birth when they go born. Since when Monique die, government will go paint their mommy with money. What they don't do for prevent woman them for die like Monique in front of hospital. They don't be with new infrastructure. Don't put weight in place for make sure say Monique no ever happen. Izeka. Ona Izeka. That train way before. I've given the way to go to maintain that train road. I was actually patiently waiting so somebody can maintain that train lane. What they don't do for make sure say that never happens again. Bamenda Road. Since so we start talk about Bamenda Road. Even for Zik Bamenda Road, for take PM Young, I hope say we want come back me fall inside this scene. Rigor broke his foot. I don't want a me die because I want a me there with the pain. Me hot. Me fall inside rigor. I see the come back. Inside gutter, me fall so broke his foot on the way back. Bamenda Road. When they pass every day, go force parent for Bamenda. Send me the same picking those school. Where road no for day for come out Bamenda. Villages and no forget road safe. How even come out go order Ndonga Mansuna other places where it work at least them. They are not even roads heading into those villages. Then you talk say mush, don't quiet. If you be La Republic again, I see some of them smiling here and they think it's fun. I want me to go Biya. Biya says so long as Northwest and Southwest lift for Cameroon, we go take a breath away. We go keep pressing on he enough breathe. We go keep pressing on him so bad. Till he go excite itself. We go keep pressing on he. Till every Frenchman. When I remember tidy fight be start, there were so many French people who would even say anything. Now there are tons of French people. Not all of them. They are insulting the government now. We are getting there. Cameroon and Northwest and Southwest. We are getting there. We will keep Northwest and Southwest so they are mob. It's going to be now by force. They are going to, we will make sure they never forget our names. We will make sure say each time Biya think about that two provinces. He get nightmare inside sleep. He will be I don't talk to him. He will have to arrest every single man to the last time standing. He forget peace. For he forget an iota of peace, he will have to arrest because even if it stops now, it's definitely gonna take up even better. It's gonna take up even better. It's going to take back up even better. I'm so excited for the work we've done. I'm so proud of the work we've done. If you're one of those who are saying building and you see how much work you don't do. I want to say you appreciate yourself. We've pushed Cameroon to a level where they never thought they would be at. They never thought they'll be talking about 2 provinces for months. They never thought their whole future will be rounded around 2 provinces. Say though the first English language on top them. Frenchman now by force say he gave for no English. The worst thing I said they never force French for you. That's a good thing. So that's another winning thing. They never force French for our skin. They force now the English for their skin. So did you ever know English could? I'm picturing the possibility, guys. This might not happen. Jesus, I didn't come back to earth. But I'm seeing Cameroon becoming an English-speaking country. Because all Peking will be forced to talk English. Just for, if this continues, just for make sure, say, Anglophone, they never get to where they get to. 2 cubes of sugar. 2 cubes of sugar. Don't deny for them. No, even so, we don't deny completely. Biya, you have to try. Keep trying. Keep sending your bandits. They only send your thief people them. Small time say when that people then come, when they cancel, I want to see them they catch and beat them. And they be going and tanganjiona, wait, even miss that beating so. Sunday so 1 so 4 for that trouble they'll beat you. When they come in, they catch them, beat them. They should go back to Yaoundé and do some work. And stop pesting people. Stop making my parents feel like feel pressed. I don't even talk with my mommy. If any of that principal can knock the door, I don't talk. Me call neighbor, they me they cash beat them. I want to say me and tell parents if any principal or any teacher can your door, for can knock your door, that one a personality in a self-defense because person come for your door can disturb your peace. If any teacher can your door for Cameroon, can knock your door, say me move your Pekin. Not by your will send our school, call your neighbor, they will cash and beat them. That one a self-defense. Some person will intrude your space. No man no go lock you up for that one. I guarantee you. So tell other teacher them. If you been a teacher, they listen to me. Where you been a one of that people, they work, I go to disturb parents of Cameroon. Be very careful. I get parents, they already voice of me said, oh, the beat una. So when you work at the go to know so you can get yourself back. I'm going to sit here and I'm not they choose. Other private school they try for where they try for open. Now one more bring the private school there. We go move up kindo that private school. Don't know say a parent they pay school fee. We go this row up picking that school so go shut down. They're gonna I've been saying all this why. The people of Southern Cameroon, we run Southern Cameroon now. We not get president. We not get governor. We not get any of that. We, the consortium, we run Southern Cameroon. Southern Cameroonians, we run Southern Cameroon. So if government see she already confused, say why in be make me the school start today? Why in be stop goes down today? If he get all that power, why didn't he successfully stop the ghost town? I've been daring the government already since November and March. I don't dare governments on that. I've been daring him. Do something. Do something. Do something different. Go. I don't even talk to me fire this thing. Me fire advisors then get new ones. We are used to what you're doing. People don't be used to bribery and corruption. People don't be used to intimidation. Those are things people grow used to it. The more you do it, it becomes so normal. People are normal with it. People are used to the fact that the threat and say, we no come back Cameroon. We are so used to it. So find another thing. Look for another thing because even that way we shoot people the Obamenda, you discover and say people they be stand. There were guys who stood and didn't run away from your bullet. They shot back at you. Looking at you. So all don't fail. Just do what is right. Keep to the teacher's list. That is simple. It don't make no sense so you keep trying to fight with us. See me, guys. I'm so excited today. I was so pumped out. I came out here and I know like I've been going so hard on the government, but I'm going to calm down to women. Now my last thing that I will talk about before I go. Wednesday and Women's Day. Thank God for Bament. I don't know about Southwest, but for Northwest, they never say rapper for Women's Day. Then they grab Women's Day for free. Go. So from every cause, my auntie talk say Women's Day, no man no for come out outside. So that day now already cancelled day. But the thing I say again, I don't talk say wait to hold on, do the time of the laws fight and so the over assume. We sat here and we assume people in Cameroon the new information. If you then at Cameroon again where you watch this message, thank you so much for the work where you do. I'ma meet them. Thank you now. That meeting the one I get and so when I ride with them the that meeting send and we will send una money for that and jangi them. Una take and go buy thing and go visit that boy picking the way they lock and for jail. Una go choose different day. We go make a Women's Day for Southern Cameroon. Una go visit that boy picking the jail. I beg if you been a mommy way there for the group, wait the group for Cameroon as I talk so. Inside a main group, una find list, una make list. Una picking the day abroad. Una tell we go find this money, we go put money together, send and una go put them together. Go visit jail and let her people the other mammy do ya on the go Konangi and the other places them. So that we no go be like we no go give money again for Chantabia me take and go put them for your head. So all women them for here, I don't know whether na good idea. I want start a GoFundMe account where we go gather this money, we go take the money, help prison them. Because now our husband and our picking and unbound. I beg, I look at my comment section. If it's a good idea, I beg put a comment. I'll do this. After this, I go put this thing. I go put up this thing. I go put up I'll put up another post on my page. Me all women then comment. Not be only woman them. I want me man picking them. I want me man picking them. When I support that initiative, when I support we woman them, so that we will take care of our man picking the way they did jail. So again, if you been a woman where it takes a good idea, you chasing a good idea, say, ma set up that GoFundMe. What will use them? Send them for mommy them. Send them for some group that mommy do Cameroon. Me they take them, do this thing. Me they take them, buy in them. Go visit our brother them for jail. Let our Women's Day work. I want to say me put that comment under the cook chop. Do different thing them. Give our brothers them for jail and our husband them. But again, and if you been a woman abroad, we don't buy rapper. I pray that rapper born for your buttocks. People they know me. People who watch me, they know me. I'm always direct to the point, and I mix my words. And as I always say, I don't get no apology for two when I talk. You know, when I no reason why I respect Trumpers. Trump says what he believes in, and in the apologize for it. I say what I believe in, and I stand on my words. So if you be woman for America, I see you where you wear that wrapper. I don't talk. Send me the woman picture. Any party where they get them. If any city know any party where they get them, I want them on a crasher party. Crasher party. I know say one they ever did DC. They ever get one for DC. They get one for for Canada. Then they get another one for Belgium or so. If any group they try for host any of that meeting, even a you one le woman, take all that boy their picture, then print and all. Come on, go there. Go stand there. Even a you one. They sing. They cry. They do anything we give a do. No, they not get no peace. There's not going to be any enjoyment. So long as our as a leader for jail for Cameroon, nobody us. We don't get an iota of fun because we interrupt the fun. If you know say don't organize any party for DC, my DC people them, I'm counting on you ladies. If they don't send any invitation for embassy, say they organize any party, it's not too late. Now 2 days to mobilize. We'll see get 2 days to mobilize. Wherever you are in this war, we'll get 2 days to mobilize. Send that communicate out. Make we send her out so that we go storm that party, we die picture them. All that die boy their picture. That one where they shoot the scrotum is sleep for outside. Now person in massa and bin that way don't scatter and whether we you know ever bomb picking. Then when I go she do they work are glad. So long as we no get peace, no system for Cameroon no get peace. So long as Southern Cameroon is not at peace, Biya no man no go get peace. No man. Even they where they get even show the Cameroon. I did you propose who pre-flyer them. That night through where we would flyer. Who pre-boy their scrutum, they don't shoot them. All that thing then go travel road. Even 11 February. But when I do this thing, when I print that picture, put that on top. This guy was shot. All that boy they shot their head. Put that on top. This guy was shot on Wednesday. All woman who gave a change to a profile picture them. Who gave a change to a profile picture. They even now just a few hours. So that boy they shoot them for respect them. When I woke on Wednesday, when I know see my profile picture again, because I gave a change my profile picture for respect that boy they shoot them. Who gave a cry the boy there die now cry die they and for talk say if one man they cry, if our husbands are crying, Cameroon will never be at peace. Poor Biya no ever be at peace. PM young go run so they dress a boot of leak. None of them will ever find peace so long as we tear. One person where they arrest and are more peacelessness. Me they keep doing it. The more they do it, the more they galvanize us, the more they give us energy to do this. I sure if not be only me, the highest they will get energy, they will yesterday arrest one person. Or I see one of that picture them. So the more they do this, the more they even make this last. Again, we not storm that party them. There's not going to be any party this year. We not storm the party the picture. I beg as I finish a year, when I give me list or I be see someone. Some people they go for Belgium say they ready to go some party, they ready for go this thing. My Belgian sister them, even at you one for Belgium. I don't say activist for you for be an activist, not a personal thing, not be community. So if they do again as in a community do you know ever like for few things where you be actually start from. So if you want from other party, be in front and back. Hold someone the shout back you won. Go storm the party. Go there you won. That's what they call activists. The people they die they call an activist. People who stand up for things, even na ye one day where it is stand up for things. We don't see women of America they move their blouse. When ye one, he move his blouse, the cry him the cry about Trump grabbing pussy. Na ye one, but it didn't make a statement. It not be check about community. So right now, so I don't talk again. Even na you one gave a go storm that party they know. Go you one again. I did do my demonstration for year me one because no man for this state they do this with me. People have been doing it, they are scared. But I'm doing it, so I'm going to be demonstrating here by myself. You're going to see pictures by myself with selfie stick. Then I'll take my pictures of selfie stick, but I'm going to be demonstrating here on Wednesday to say no. This barbaric thing, we have to do it across. I know say I don't go above time where I begin a day for this call. Yeah, I don't actually like overstay here. Again, thank you so much. I don't see a lot of people then they talk about that GoFund account things in a good thing. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to be creating that GoFund account so we women if we get money, support our man picking them. Support our man picking them. Our man picking them, please, una support we. Not be only man. If I go that list, I don't see man picking. I go come on here, coach on, and I know me. My mom no get break. If I go for that list, I don't see man picking there. They contribute to that GoFundMe. I come on here, can coach on because we trying to we are working with you. We are trying to get into this. When I give a support, we hold our hand, drag them. so that we'll get into this. So again, I'll create that GoFundMe before the end of today. And please come for my page can share them. I go do this thing. I go put the link and everything. All right, guys. Thank you again so much for joining me for an hour something. I love you guys, and thank you for the work you're doing for the liberation of our land. It takes a community to raise a child. Set somebody in our community. It's going to take a community for us to change Cameroon. It's going to take a community for us to build a better future for our kids. It's going to take a community for us to fix a rogue system that has existed for 55 years with no questioning. It is not supposed to be everybody as people think. Not everybody is going to be part of this, but the people who are part of this, you're going to go down in history books. If you're part of this, you're going to go down in history books. So it's again, if you're ever to do it, so you can do it. You're doing the wrong thing. So do it yourself. Do your own part and let God finish the rest for us. Thank you again for joining me for an hour. God bless you. I love you all. Bye-bye.